It's a shame, just a shame. I did a beautiful video to my standards. Looking at it at your standards, it was still a very good video, and they took it off right away. It was insane. I found so many little points, and now I'm going to try and start again, but now I'm not sure where I'm going to go, so I'm going to just jump all over the place, and I'm just going to try doing it really slow. Okay? 3 words I have to study is perfect, exactly, and sure. Number 1. Second thing, July has 31 days. That would mean if there was any day that was like to represent July 31, it would be July 13th. It's the day my brother was born. The 31st day of the month makes the 212th day of the year, 212. August would make it a total of 243 days ending August. And that's actually where the first parts of creation starts. And also 243 or 432 Hertz is that sign that they're always talking about. What is it, 432? Well, basically after God created the first 6, it all went to the B and C worlds. You can't jump over. It's A and B, B and C, C and D, but C and D connects another way. They call it the 7 worlds. Okay, I'm not going to explain that here. Anyways, what we get, okay, is April, 30 days. May is the center month because it is the center number, so we're going to take it apart and move it to the side, and it's 31 days. July and August are 31 days. The total in May, July, and August equal 93 days, or reverse it. It's 39. That's creation. It's perfect. The other 2 months are 4 and 6. Why don't we use any of the rest of the months? Well, September is a bear. It's a bear month. It goes with October, November, December. And October, starting in October, because that's when the bear actually, the first bear comes in September, but you don't have a share bear until you hit the month of October. And the reason for that is October is 10. 1, it's the beginning. 9 was the end. 10 was the beginning. It seems like the scepter ends on the 9th month, which says scepter or 7. So that would be 9, and then we start over at 1. October is the first month. November, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. The second month, and December, 1 and 2 for the 12th month. And that would be March. March and December. And that leaves us with 7 months and 5 months. E and G, the egg. I go over it and keep repeating it. But that's okay, because the Yod is a toy, a Hebrew letter, Yod. A moy is something that connects 2 links together in a chain. But you usually get a moil when you cut half part of your dick off. And that's the same thing. It's part of a chain. It's some kind of chain. Gets a chain reaction. Okay, what can we do next? What can we find? Nice and slowly. Is everybody knows, really and truthfully, it's AD. AC, AD. AC, AD. AC, DC. AC is 4. DC is 7. 74 is the Christ. Okay? And like I said in a video before, the uranium they use is a yellow cake of some sort. Anyways, forget about that. Where are we now? I hope I didn't lose you. We're going to go back to these months, April to August. Starts with an A and ends with an A. The angel, I don't know. I really never looked at that. Real. I really never really played with this. I know the first 3 letters can say ape, and the other ones can say prehistoric. IL is him. Augusta is the great winds that came. Anyways, the total is 60 and 93, 153. Forget about the 1 spirit. 53 reversed is 88, which means the 2 worlds of the 8 heaven, okay? The other thing with this is 39, which means 10, okay? It's the creation and the birth in creation. The other one, when it's 29, it's beta birth. Anyways, reverse the 93 to 39, and we get 99, in which gets also to the 10-10 world is 11. But 9 by 9 is 81. 9 plus 9 is 18. 81 and 18 is 99. So we have to use them separately. Okay? In the multiple worlds, in the working worlds, we get 81 worlds working. In the other side, in the plus 9 plus 9, it means this world is 9 and this world is 9. 9 and 9. That's how, after that, once the two of them come together, the 9 and 9, well, it makes someone real in this world. So he has to hold the whole value by holding the letter R, which is, they say, the race, or the 18th letter, which means luck. The other thing I'm not sure if I brought it out was Laval here in Quebec. Ava, Eva, Ava. They've got bridges all around it. I saw this in a revelation that somehow these bridges are going to move. But anyways, AVA is 151, 1V1. It actually says L, the 12th letter, 1 and 2 is 3, is the third letter, says civic. Now here's the questions we go to. The combinations with two dice of 4 and 10 are the same odds as each other. The 4 takes 3 to get to the 7 worlds. The 10 is minus 3 to get to the 7 worlds. The 5 and 9 have the same odds when you throw the dice, 2 dice. The 5 to the 7 world is 2. The 9 to the 7 world is 2. The last one is the 6 and the 8. The 6 and the 8 is the same odds for throwing the dice and getting either or. Add 1 for the 7th world, take away 1 from the 7th world. You now have 8, 9, 10, how she works with 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. That's how the 7 works. This, and this, if you take a look at only this design on the inside, I call this the design of the wolf. When you see this is connected, go look at the roulette. They will have the same connection of the same numbers twice. Okay? This is how the spirit, how the angle of the current is pulled through, I call it the wolf. And that's why I call it number 56 is what takes center. Area 5, one spirit takes center, equaling to 6. Man's creation 3, his birth 9, means 6. Where does man play from? You know what I was reading before? It doesn't matter, we're not going to get there yet. We're going to go on here. Does it look like a crown? Some eyes? Is it a number 3 and a 1? No, it's what happens. There's a D world and there's a double D world because it's in the middle and it has to split itself up this way and this way to make the connection. Then what we're going to look at next is, I'm trying to look, if you want to get a good exchange, 23, 59, 59 equals a 1-for-1 exchange. Okay? 1 for 1. I forget in which situation we're supposed to use it, but it can be 1 light bulb that lights up 4 light bulbs from 1 light bulb. 23, 59, 59 to the 10, 10 world, 9, 9, 18, 21, 2 and 1 is 3. 2, 5, 7 and 5 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, 33. If we add this to this, we get 174. Forget about the 1, we got 74, the Christ. Okay? And 7 and 4 is 11. Okay? 7, which is the G, and 4, which is the D. The D and the G, that's the dog. Okay, we're going to go on to the next page. Okay, and this is what I'm going to show, although I still left out a lot of stuff. We play football. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 6 points. 2 teams are getting cards. This team A gets a card, and it says you can get 1, 2, 3, and 6. But you can't get 6 and 3. But there's 2 ways to get 2. Just like this is the 2 worlds. One of them is a sack in the end zone. The other one is a two-point play. Okay, one is on the defense, and the other comes on the offense. They each get to play 2. So anyways, I didn't finish the total of this, so I have to add in plus 2 more. So this would be plus 2 points and equals 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the number of all the points are 14. 1 spirit of the 4 angle. 1 spirit of the 4 angle. The number of points for each team, there are 2 teams, is 14 and 14. That's a total of 28 points. Okay? 24 points on the offensive, basically, and 2 points. I'm not looking at interception and stuff. I'm looking at just these specifics, okay? Because once the ball's caught by the other team, they're always on the offense. The other team becomes on the defense. Although it calls a defensive touchdown, they're running an offensive play. Anyways, anyways, anybody can look at it that. So we would have 28 total, which means beta heaven, which means 2 and 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, secondary world, second world, in the middle, between the two worlds, the Christ cross. So then it says like this. My screen just disappeared, so we're going to light it up again. Then we get like this. 3 and 3 is the Christ, because they each can get 3-point field goal. Okay? What does it mean, 4 and 2? Just another way of 6. That's all. The reason for that is here. 24 or 42. It's the angel cat. 26 is when you get a touchdown and a 2-point play. That's the man dog, or the God of man. Comes out to the same thing here. 24, and the other one is 28. So hold on a second. If one is 24, and when you get the other ones, it becomes 28. Oh my God, look at this. Do you understand? On the offense, then you sack in the end zone for 2 points. That would make it 28. Without the sacks in the end zone, it's this. 28 from right to left on the piano is center C. 24 from the left of the piano to the right is one before center C. This one's center C. This one should say 25. When they both become center C, it becomes 35. And 35 is 3 by 5 and 3 plus 5, and that's number 23, creation. I don't even have to go there. Anyways, let's see what it says. With 6, you can get 2 or 1, father or mother. The 3-point play, okay, is done with the kick. It's a kick through the uprights. Now, if the upright, now try to read it really. Up and right, what does that mean? Okay, if we went through the uprights, Uranus and Pluto. Up and to the right. Does that mean we end up in the 6th position on Saturn? Or does that leave Jupiter, Venus, Neptune? When we kick a field goal, Jupiter, we kick it over Jupiter through the uprights into Venus. It seems like, why does it keep telling me we're on Neptune? Is it because of the blue sky? See, I don't know. I have to be all over the place. It doesn't matter really where we are. But when it says up, right. So let's see. When a child is born, they take the 7th gate, they move him into the 8th position, okay, and over to the right. But he was in the right. Why did he have to move over? Okay, he moves over. Or maybe, okay, this is what happens. Number 28 on roulette. He slides down to 32, and then right away that's a passage in. That's the birth. You're 1 and 9. After 1 and 9, it becomes 2 and 9, 11, 3 and 8, 11, 4 and 7, 11, 6 and 5, 11. We're 6 and 5, because there is no 7, 8, 9 on a dice. So we're 6 and 5, and the wolf. Communications. Back to the moon. Howling at the moon. The cow jumped over the moon. There was nowhere to stop and no one to give milk to, so we came back down. They were busy up there. What else do I have over here? I'm looking through a couple of pages. Back. Okay, I don't want to do this one. I'm going to jump into this book. Okay. And let's see what I have at the beginning. I'm sorry if I'm a little off right now. Oh, here. I have something over here. Let's see if we can do this together. Who? How? Together, 92. Remember number 92? 4 and 6, 64, 10, 10. Here's number 92. What I did here is I took the letters where I can make the words and I put them up here. I put a whoa, because the W was up there. I put a how, because I used the 3 letters and I had to put it in order. Same thing with over here, same thing with over here. Anyways, at the end, 9 times 45 is 360, plus 45 is 405. 4 and 5 represents the same thing, because that's what it is. It's just telling you about the complete cycle of birth, when the totality is not 405, it's 360. But you had to come into this world, and that was a little bit extra time that didn't count. You're 1 year old, but while you were growing up inside your mother's stomach, we don't count that. All right, so where am I next? Okay, the letter M. 115 volts, 115. 115 volts makes 46.111 Celsius. 46, the same 46 that created the birth of 92, 5, 6, and 7, which is also the letter M. 115 Celsius is creation of that birth. 115 volts in your computer. 114 is 38 times 38, or 38 plus 38 plus 38. When it's plus, it's talking about each world, okay? When it's multiplied, okay, it's the houses within the worlds. But there's really not more than 3 worlds. I mean, there's in the middle, there's to the left, and to the right. Unless you're in the center, it's above and below, but you can only work off a 6. How can I show you that? Where's that 6? Let me see if here. It's either this one or this one. Since this stick is different from this stick, this world is the same 2 out of 3, and this world is the same 2 out of 3. But to the major star that connects both of them, I'm just going to try and see if I can get it. To the major star that's above them, this one has 4 lines with 8 points. This is 6 points of 3 lines. 3 connecting to 4, 3 quarters, 3 connecting to 4, but it's a different one. This one's this way and this one's this way. So there's going to be one extra way. This is 4, this is 3, this is 3, but there's only one different. So this would be 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, and this one is a 4. Do you follow what I'm saying? Even though this one's a 4, we'd have to double it. It would be 8 out of 9. But it can't be. But it is, because the other one is in the center. Do you follow what I'm saying? Do you follow what I'm saying? 3 lines connect the 3 lines here. 3 lines connect the 3 lines here, but one of the lines from here and one of the lines from here connected to here were different from each other. Okay? Cat and dog, 24 and 26 is a total of 50. The golden years. 4 times 50 is 200. Bicentennial. But then if it was a bicentennial, it would be 400, wouldn't it not? Plus the 5. Remember the 5 that we had before? 405. Where did I lose that number? Do you remember what I was just talking to you? 405 for the birth, that you have the extra 45 degrees. The reason you have the extra 45 degrees from 360, okay, plus 45. On the time clock, it's 90 degrees. It's an angle. It's an L angle, which means the beta L in French is female. Okay, so it's 90 degrees. 90 is the birth number. 9 plus God's 10 is 90. So you have the 90, you have the angle. And if you were really looking at this at time, okay, this was 1/4 of the clock. So that means this would say 6. Instead of saying 3 now, it would say 6. Over here. Am I right? 1/4 plus this would, yes, this would say 6 if I'm looking at that. And then I'd have to add on this. But look again, 360 degrees. 3 by 6 is 18. 18 is actually your telephone, the 5 key with 8 of them around. Those 8 are 8 times the 45-degree angle, which equals 360 degrees. We can never add up exact, because then we can never figure out the exact difference. When we miss, we always aim to hit. You have to aim not to hit. You have to aim to hit, but you also have to aim that if you don't hit, that you fall one number below, so then you can take it like 25 cents plus 10 cents plus 5 cents plus 2 cents makes the difference. Then we know it comes in a combination of like that. Anyways, another thing, yes, Neptune. Wow, there's so much. I'm not even sure which way to go. Oh, I like this one. 0 to 9. How can we actually count this where it's easier to count? -5 to +5. That's where God is. He starts right there. Right here at this. He starts here at 5. That's why the railroads on Monopoly are like that at the 5th stop. But they're actually the 6th stop. You understand that? Monopoly, the railroads are the 5th after the dice, but they're actually the 6th in numbers. When you start over here, 10 from here to 15 is the letter O. Now I know why the letter O is in the 15 spot and equals to number 6, because we didn't start at the beginning. We started at -5. Where's my next point out of here? Another thing to look at would be this 53. Oh, I can't explain it. Okay, it's E and C, it's creation, but what I'm doing is I'm finding the center between 5, 0, and 5, which becomes 303, which is command in the creation of the Christ. 3 and 3 would be the C letter. And if you take a look at the 3 and 3 as the C letter, okay, it would be the 30th one. If you went all the way around the alphabet, put a letter Y at the end of Z to reconnect with C, and it would be the 30th letter, just like there's only 30 months and 4 months of the year. Oh my God. Anyways, for now, 7 months, 31 days, 7 bottom left transfer of the gates, number 7. Then there's the 4 of Christ, so there's 4 months of 30 days. And then there's the 1 spirit day for the 1 month of February, which is different from the rest. Raphael 72, 86. I hope I can get the rest in. Thank you.